Welcome inside the Ron Ebbison Arena here in Airdrie, Alberta. It is going to feature the Three Hills' last game, dumbass. It's Tavanadistad and the Stettler Lightning taking on Ryan Simpson in the Airdrie Thunder. As the Thunder look to got a pretty good spot. Three Hills lost, chance to distance themselves with a win. They would only be in a two-way tie with Mountain View for the first spot in the North Division. But other than last game against Mountain View, these Stettler Lightning have been pesky. They had won 4 in a row. So anyhow, we are underway here at the Ron Ebbison. And Clay Murray puts us up to Braden Dunn. This is undoubtedly the most dangerous line in HJHL21. Dropped off. Wenzel shoots. Save. The rebound comes to Quade Cassidy. Cassidy now shovels this up. Matt Sylvester. Sylvester denied entry there. And Jordan McConnell to Jason Wenzel. Wenzel to the near side. Braden Dunn. Dunn in front to Clay Murray. Murray shooting. It got blocked. And the Airdrie Thunder have to retreat as here comes Dylan Houston. Houston on the line right in front for Jacobson. Poke to the line, nobody home. It's going to easily come out. And Stettler's got to regroup. Here's Justin Fournier now. Fournier hits, trying to hit his man in stride off the bench, but it's intercepted neatly by Clay Murray, and in come the Thunder. Murray tries to get over the line. He's poked, here's that puck, poked back to the line. Murray now to Plante-Crow. Plante-Crow tried to get this one down to Clay Murray. Could not do so. Hard hit on the near side, meanwhile. Appears no worse for the wearer. That was Ethan Ross. And now here comes Kieran Ross. Kieran to Ethan. Ethan, one chance, two denied. Now two more chances. Oh, what a stop by Simpson. Great save, Ryan Simpson. He kicked it out with the left pad, and now here comes Braden Dunn. Long shift for this top line for Airdrie. Dunn got pasted and then goes for a change. Ryan Simpson denies 2 or 3 sure goals. That's one where you go, okay, boys, let's go get one for the goaltender. But meanwhile, here's Mulgrove. Stopped by Simpson again. Glove save, and he holds on. Ryan Simpson out of his melon early here in this one. This game could easily be 1 or 2 nothing Stettler at least. Mulgrove out there with Fournier and Tucker, and the draw is won by Stettler. One-timer from the far side. Tucker denied with the blocker of Simpson. And now here's Matt Thompson. He's going to just shovel it in deep. Gathered by Wagner. Stettler is understanding how you got to play against these Thunder. Just play north-south in straight lines. Bang, crash, and don't try to outskill him because you won't. Here's Tristan Nixon. Shot save. Rebound again denied by Simpson. Ryan Simpson. Unbelievable performance here as here come the Thunder. To take it away, though, from Giroux. Now Brendan Whitford on the far side. Whitford to the near side. Here's Fournier. Fournier tries to get it to Whitford. Can't. It's loose. Whitford still got it. Whitford, he draws in the lineup after being a healthy scratch last game. And now Wagner from the line. Wagner shooting. It got blocked. Here comes Kirkland Spencer. Spencer back through center. Spencer, he's got a man in the net. Spencer shoots it himself. Stopped by Nadistad. First real good save of the game that Tavanadistad had to make. Back and forth we go. Already almost half the period gone. Whitford looking to center. It comes back to Bowman. Rebound. Whitford denied. Right pad of Simpson. Unbelievable. He is fully outside of his mind to start this one. Put in deep by Jacob McDonald. Ryan Simpson is the only reason the Airdrie Thunder aren't down 4-0 right now. That's not an exaggeration. Jeff Turnay, stolen from him by Petrie. Petrie right in. Petrie stops up. Goes back to the line, Lagrangier. Now it's Jensen through traffic. Shot got blocked. Lagrangier's got it. Here's Petrie. Drive. Stopped by Nadistad. And he holds on. My goodness. Ryan Simpson is just putting on an absolute show. And that is not the replay I wanted to show. I'm not showing replays, but it is on YouTube, so just go back and watch. 9:45 to go in the opening frame. 0-0 definitively should not be. Stettler's had the better of the opportunities thus far, but now it's a turnover. Giroux tries to take out front. Thompson, Page shoots. Blocker saved by Nattestad. Gavin Nattestad appears just sharp as well at the Stettler end, and now Houston got it to Matt Sylvester. Sylvester takes a shot from Tyler McCary. Here comes Zach Giroux in. Giroux knocked off his stick. Now it comes over to Matt Sylvester. Sylvester in on the far side, knocked off the puck, and now he's crunched into the boards there by Luke Jensen. This puck poked loose. Cassidy back to the line. Drew Cassidy. Now Nixon to Quade Cassidy. Cassidy firing. That puck looks like it got shot out of a cannon off of a shot block. Super realistic physics. I like that. Yeah, Thompson now to Page. Page back to Thompson. Couldn't get a shot away. Thompson's got it again! And he didn't miss that by very much. As this puck will roll to Nattestad. He keeps it alive, though. Gives it up to Dylan Houston. Houston comes off the wall on the near side for Quade Cassidy. Cassidy goes over to the left. Takes it in offensively. Cassidy takes to the net. Drops off Ross. Now a one-timer! Oh, my goodness! Ryan Simpson is just unbelievable right now. Eric Ross, far side, Nixon. Nixon in deep, Ross. Now Ethan Ross shoots it. Another stop by Simpson. Kieran Ross, he hits the post. First one to beat Simpson, fails to beat Iron. It's still scoreless. It's back and forth we go. No stoppage. Still just 5 minutes to go. What a first period. Unbelievable, and here comes Michael Dubois. Dubois right in. Dubois tries to make a move around Nixon, but he's denied access into the offensive zone, into at least the middle area. Now here's Paquette. Paquette in behind the net. Back to the line, Ord to Jordan McDonald. And now it's Paquette again. Paquette, far side, McDonald slot, shot blocked. And finally, we are going to get a whistle here. Airdrie is going to take a penalty. This one is going to be touched up by the Thunder here. And this one will go against Tristan Paquette. Tripping is the call on Paquette. Tripped up Kieran Ross. Face off left side of Simpson. 11-3. The shots favor Stettler. Simpson about to get some more tests here, and he got a test right off the hop, right off the draw from Brendan Whitford, but he denied him. Whitford trying to dig this one loose. Can't set out and knocked down by Riley Jacobson, who's manning the point with his brother Austin. And now here's Tucker. Tucker shooting, blocked. Mulgrove spinning and firing. Loose puck gets out the line. Simpson collapses on top of it and freezes it. And Stettler's got to be looking at this game, man. What do we do? What do we do here? We're throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Ryan Simpson. And even when the puck beats him, it hits a post. It stays on the goal line. Oh, it's just one of those nights right now for Stettler. As Austin Jacobson has it in the neutral zone. And Thompson will dig this one free, and now maybe a short-handed opportunity for Matt Thompson. He drops off Ord. Ord faking and shooting. It comes to the front of the net. Thompson tied up on the near side. Jacobson over to the far side. Whitford. Whitford now through center. Whitford got it to Tucker. Tucker comes in now. Ty Mulgrove. Whitford shot it. Blocked. Rebound. It's loose. Mulgrove can't get it away. Whitford does. He scores! Look what I found, says Brendan Whitford. Upstairs on Simpson. It should be 4 or 5-0 right now, but Stettler will settle for one. Braden Whitford. A power play goal. As this puck just scramble here, and Whitford just finds it and releases it, and Simpson just can't get set. And oh, that's, you know what, deserving of that goal are the Stettler Lightning and the Bolts. Have a 1-0 lead here late in the first. There's Braden Whitford. Scores, but now here's Dunn right down the pipe. Dunn shoots, rebound. McConnell, I'm not sure if it was Madistad, or if it was Jacobson who blocked it, and offside are the Lightning coming in the other way. Well, we'll get a look here. I think it was Gavin Madistad who made that save. So that's a big stop for Madistad. I mean, you give up that goal, and all the momentum you built is pretty much just like a balloon deflates. And so that's a big save. Here's Stettler here. You absolutely want to carry the lead to the lockers. There's no doubt about that. Now here comes Brendan Tucker. Tucker tries to take to the middle. Taken away, though, by Tristan Paquette. Paquette was in the penalty box while the Lightning scored the game's opening goal. Eric Rost now gets up to Brendan Tucker. Tucker turned over in the neutral zone. There's Jason Wenzel. Got it to Dane Bennett-Nimijan. Now over to the far side. Great play defensively. Deftly played by Justin Fournier. This period will come to an end unless Dane Bennett-Nimijan can get a quick shot away. He cannot. And that will do it for the opening 20 minutes. Airdrie down by a goal and rather fortunate not to be down by more. It is 1-0 for the Stettler Lightning. In that period, all bolts. This is the go-ahead goal. Power play for Braden Whitford. 1-0 Stettler through 20. Shots in that period, 14-4 for the visitors, the Stettler Lightning. And now you look at the way Simpson played, and that's huge because, you know, Airdrie, whenever they have a bad period, they come out firing. We'll see if that's the case here. But you know what? You know one goal is never enough against the Thunder. Here's a one-timer from the far side. That was Braden Dunn. And now the puck is dug loose by the Stettler Lightning. Justin Fournier will come back the other way. Fournier tries to get this one in deep and can't. Taken away by Michael Dubois. Hard hit on the near side. And now it's going to be Clay Murray. Murray got it up to Dunn. Dunn to McConnell. McConnell drops off Dubois. Dubois, top of the circle, shoots it. Good stop there by Nadestad. Wenzel now to Murray. High slot again. He shoots it. A stop by Nadestad, and he will hold on to that. Next up for these two teams, it's going to be Sunday afternoon. Hey, we got the Stettler Lightning hosting the Three Hills Thrashers. And Red Deer at Airdrie. That'll be no fun, eh? As here come the Lightning back in. Knocked off the puck, though. Ord, he's going to get it up. It's going to end up on the stick of Ryland Plante-Crow. Plante-Crow right in. Plante-Crow steps around one. He shoots it! Stopped by Nadestad. No rebound for Ty Petrie. 3 minutes into the second period. Face off to the right of Nadestad, and it's won by the Stettler Lightning, and they will come out. Ty Wagner over the line, drops off for Garen Rost. Rost looking to get a shot away, can't. And Brett Legrand here takes away in his own zone for the Thunder. Sends it over to the far side for Petrie. Not giving up as many chances here are Airdrie. A little bit more careful defensively. The thing is, Airdrie's usually, there's a chance meanwhile for Brett Legrand here, but he's stopped with the glove by Nadestad. Thing is Airdrie's usually able to do that. They were willing, especially in 2019, this team, they said, you know what, we'll trade chances with you and just dare you to outscore us. And it never happened very often. Happened 2 times in the regular season where Red Deer beat them 5-4 and 7-6. But other than that, and that was also, I mean, Airdrie always had trouble in that service arena. But nonetheless, Airdrie was always willing to trade chances with you. That's for certain. And they did with Stettler, except the problem was they never generated much. Now here's Drew Cassidy right down the pipe. He can't get a shot away. He gave Stettler all the chances but never got any themselves. And that's usually a recipe for failure. But here come the Thunder now. Here's Tyler McCary. This puck pinballs around in there, but it's stopped by Gavin Nadestad. But you know what? Still plenty of time for Airdrie to get this thing back on the rails here in this one. is we are not shocked ever if Airdrie can put up a 5 or 6 spot on you in one period. They've done it so many times before. I mean, when your fourth line is all rated 80 overall and higher in this game, you're pretty stacked up front. And they've gotten good goaltending too when they've needed it. It's from Ryan Simpson. And now this puck gets shot and it's blocked, and here come the Thunder back the other way. Here's Bowman over to the middle. It's going to come for Drew Cassidy. Cassidy turns it over to Wenzel, and now it's going to be Tristan Paquette. Paquette over to Dane Bennett. Nimijan. Nimijan gets this one out, taken away by Austin Bowman. Now here comes Drew Cassidy. Cassidy, nifty move. Cassidy right in, denied by Simpson. And now here's Dane Bennett. Nimijan starting back the other way. Nimijan stops up, hits Dylan Wenzel, shooting, stopped by Nadestad. And now if you're Airdrie, you got to worry about what if Nadestad goes supersonic here. I mean, I would be floored. I do not think Airdrie was shut out one time that year they won the Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup. the HJHL championship. It would shock me if they were. Here's a long shot now from Sylvester. He's able to hold it in deep, but Ben Ord comes in to help out for Airdrie. And I don't like this strategy by Stettler, starting to fall back a little bit and just let Airdrie come to them. That is a recipe for disaster. Meanwhile, here's McConnell right up. Braden Dunn jams away a good save. I mean, you got, I think, 3 or 4 Thunder forwards in the top 10 in league scoring, including the league leader. And here's Dylan Houston meanwhile. But you do not want to sit on a 1-0 lead with just under half a game to play on this team. That, I can tell you, is an absolute recipe for disaster. Here's Ryland Blond-Crow over the line. Blond-Crow back to the line. Tyler McCary. McCary through the middle of the slot. He's unable to get a shot away, so he'll put it in deep, retrieve it himself. Over to the far side. Oh, what a stop by Nadestad. Giroux never got all of that one, but I think Nadestad overplayed it a bit. Had to reach back across the grain to glove that one down, so a great save. And the face-off will be the right side of David Nadestad here with 9:03 to go in the second. Brett Legrandier off the draw, tried to pick the short side, but I think that hit the mask of Nadestad and stays out. Now here's Eric Rost. Rost in. Rost looking to center. Rost behind the net. Pestered there by Luke Jensen. Back to the line. Wagner into the corner. Kieran Rost. Now Eric Rost, top of the circles. Rost into the corner, trying to center for his brother Ethan. The Rost trio out there, the only line in the HJHL. It is 21 streams made up of 3 brothers. Eric, Ethan, and Kieran Rost from Stettler. Kieran Rost over to the far side. It's Ethan. Great chance there, but blockered away. Now back to the line. Nixon. Nixon to Ethan Rost. Into the corner, Eric. Up top, Ethan. He shoots it. Denied with the right pad by Simpson. Couple of good chances for that line. But now here's Thompson. He's got him out of the net. Thompson shoots it. Save. Rebound. Poked away by Nadestad. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Second of a doubleheader here on a Friday night. Michael Dubois starts out. Cooper Page on the far side. Still 1-0 Stettler. Giroux's got him out of the net. Thompson shoots. Denied. Left pad by Nadestad. What a stop. Davin Nadestad now taking his turn to stand on his head in the Stettler crease. Meanwhile, the Bolts gonna get a power play. Dane Bennett and Nimijan will head off. It is a tripping penalty. And the Bolts have a chance to go 2 for 2 on the power play, take a 2-0 lead. Here's Whitford, scores! What a shot! Braden Whitford, the first guy to score on the first power play, does it again! 2-0 for Stettler. What a shot! Right off the draw. Stops up and just shelps it. get a good angle and a look at it here. Bar, and in. Oh, baby. That's a big league goal for Braden Whitford. Not bad. Hey, John back in the lineup. Couple of goals, both on the peeper. Here in Airdrie, you got him down 2-0, right where you want him. With 4 minutes left here in the, or thereabouts left here in the second period. Dug loose though. Jordan McConnell right up front. Cannot get a chance. Covered up. Jordan McConnell, leading scorer in the HJHL, was by a country mile. He was on a torrid scoring pace. One point at 13 points in something like 4 or 5 games. But he stayed at 13. He stayed at that number for a while here, and that scoring pace is tightened right up. And he's playing against a guy who's chasing him, Dylan Houston, here in this game as well. And now here's Spencer to Ord. Ord now Paquette. One-time drive, driven wide by Jacob McDonald. And now here comes Drew Cassidy back the other way, but McDonald takes that away in center. It's going to be over to Tristan Paquette. Paquette tries to drive wide, turned over to Jacobson, and Whitford tripped up in another power play upcoming for the Stettler Lightning. And one thing, you know, that I will say Stettler's done well, they've stayed out of the penalty box. You cannot give this potent Airdrie Thunder offense any kind of advantage, as this one is centered, but it's touched up by Kirkland Spencer. And the Bolts will go to the third man advantage, 2 for 2 on it thus far. And again, Dave Bennett-Nimijan is the guilty party. And you lose, you're a fourth line guy, you take 2 penalties, especially if they score on this one. If Airdrie ends up losing this one, that is a recipe. That is a just typical textbook example of a guy that comes out of the lineup in the next one, isn't it? So your name, Bennett-Nimijan, sitting there right now. You better be hoping that your boys kill this one off. Meanwhile, Ty Mulgrove is hit as he lets it go. And it will be sent down the ice by the Airdrie Thunder as Matt Sylvester starts back out through center. Sylvester with speed on the attack. Sylvester, nifty move. He's got Houston. Sylvester takes it himself. Great save, Simpson. And now there's Mulgrove in front. Another stop by Simpson. Houston's not out there. I haven't seen Houston in a while, actually, which would concern me if I was the Bolts. However, this is not a season mode. It's just play now, so no matter what, Houston will be back next game, even if he is injured. Meanwhile, a penalty is coming up here, and Braden Whitford has done some special things on the Stettler power play tonight, but not this time. He takes a penalty and puts his team down a man. So it's 4-on-4. Trips up Kirkland Spencer there. 4-on-4 for 39 seconds. Then it'll be about $1:21 power play time for Airdrie. Unless Airdrie scores on that short time left we have in the period, it'll carry over to the second period. Meanwhile, 4-on-4 rush. Hey, there's Dylan Houston. He's okay. Here come the Thunder now. And meanwhile, it's Lou Jensen trying to dig this one loose. Murray on the far side. The Fournier's got it. Now Murray tied up in the corner. Airdrie now on a power play. Houston digs this loose. Houston got it to Sylvester, and Sylvester will get it down the ice. And that should just about do it, barring a stretch pass and a shot on goal for Airdrie here. McConnell now to Murray. Murray, he's got one last chance. He shoots it, and it's stopped by Nattestad. We will go to the break. It is 2-0 for the Stettler Lightning. But the Airdrie Thunder will have a good look. They have a power play when we come back. And the Lightning, they kick a 2-0 lead on this snipe by Braden Whitford. That's his seconds. 2-0 Bolts through 40 minutes. Airdrie out shooting Stettler 14-7 in that period. A little better period for Airdrie. And they'll have a look to get back into this hockey game on the power play. Dylan Houston out there with Kieran Ross. McConnell, Murray, Dunn. The big dogs, gotta let them eat. Out there for the Thunder with about a minute left on the power play. It comes to Clay Murray. Murray in over the line. Murray to McConnell. Shot denied with the glove. And McConnell still got it. McConnell, Murray, right in front, denied with the right pad. Great save by Nattestad. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Two real good looks for Airdrie there, denied both times. Here's Clay Murray in over the line. Murray to McConnell. One-timer denied. Now Petrie to the line. Wenzel. Now McConnell up top. Petrie. Wenzel at the near side point. Now McConnell tries to shovel that to Murray. Couldn't get it there. Wakeford's out of the box. Brendan Whitford, both Stettler goals on the evening. In the Airdrie Thunder lose their power play opportunity. Stettler kills it off. Now right in front it comes. Murray trying to swipe at a loose puck, but it's just out of his reach. Here comes Matt Sylvester. Sylvester over the line, but he's taken off the puck there by Michael Dubois. Dubois got it over to the near side. Murray now to McConnell. McConnell shot. He didn't get all of it. Comes harmlessly to Davin Nattestad. He will hold on. 17:27 to go in the period. Long way from over here. As this Airdrie Thunder offense can hurt you and hurt you quick. And hurt you big. Zach Giroux on the face-off here to the right side of Davin Nattestad. Now Jacobson got it to Dylan Houston. Dylan Houston, who in his own right very well might be the best player on the ice tonight. Won only a couple seasons in the HJ for Jordan McConnell, but Dylan Houston picked apart this league for a long time. And by my count, or by Elite Prospects count at least, meanwhile a big save made there by Nattestad. Now here's Thompson. Thompson's got it, shooting, another blocker save by Nattestad. Back to what I was saying, by Elite Prospects count, second leading scorer all time in HJHL history is Dylan Houston. Here's Zach Giroux, drops off. Michael Dubois over to the far side. There's Ord, a shot through traffic, didn't get through. Now Ty Mulgrove takes this one back the other way. Stettler try to cook up the upset special here. Looking good so far, up 2-0. Now it comes to Austin Jacobson. Jacobson cannot get a shot away. He's picked off. And now here comes maybe a 2-on-1. Thompson's got a man in the net. Thompson, he won't pass it or get it to the net. He's just going to take it into the corner where it's dug loose. But Giroux's got it back to Ord. Ord Spencer, far side, rung it off the post. On the far side, Cooper Page. Off the outside of the iron. Meanwhile, Kirkland Spencer's got it in the Airdrie zone. It'll come to Petrie. Petrie to Legranger. Legranger comes in with speed. Legranger shoots save. Rebound. Brett Legranger's got it back. Little 19-on-19 crime in deep. Hard hit by Petrie on Kieran Rost. And you know, that's a part of the Airdrie Thunder game that they didn't really possess, was that physicality. Matt Thompson really helped them with that when he was there for that short period of time. Big boy, that Matt Thompson. But maybe that's the way you get back in this game. Get on this team with the body. You're not a small team by any stretch of the imagination, that's for sure. Here's Tyler McCary. Through traffic, good stop by Nattestad. Here comes Eric Rost. Rost on the near side. Rost tries to drive it wide. Rost, a backhander blockered away there by Ryan Simpson. Legranger to Luke Jensen. Jensen over the line. Drops off Ryland Plotcrow. Plotcrow beats one to Paquette. His shot blocked. Loose in the slot. Knocked down by Sylvester, but the Thunder retained possession. Paquette to Dane Bennett Nimijan. Nimijan, a one-timer stopped by Nattestad. Comes across, makes the save, and Davin Nattestad keeps his team out front 2-0. 11 and a quarter to go here in this period. And Ryan Simpson, to be quite frank, is the only reason this game's not over. In that first period, this could have gone to 4 or 5-0 Bolts. And we could be just sitting here, all over but the crying. But instead, he kept his team in it. It's only 2-0. Airdrie, the most potent offense in the league. We'll see what happens here in the final 10:30. And now this puck is put in deep by Quade Cassidy. Gathered here, and here come the Thunder back the other way. Tristan Paquette over the center. Now over the line, far side. Paquette in the middle, neatly, deftly taken away by Matt Sylvester. As Bowman tries to put this one in deep, and this is what the Bolts are doing. I criticized it earlier in the game. sitting back on a 1-0 lead, I thought was a mistake. However, you got the 2-0 lead, and now it doesn't look like it's too bad. Meanwhile, the Bolts have a good opportunity there, but it's steered aside by Simpson. Now the puck comes right out front to Simpson, and he will hold on to that. Third period, 8:52 to go. The Airdrie Thunder are going to take on the arch nemesis, the Red Deer Vipers, on Sunday. And the draw is going to be won here by Clay Murray. And now here comes Dunn. Dunn up over the line. Dunn. He shoots it. Save. The rebound. Loose puck. Oh, it was right at the goal line. But it's going to be covered up by Davin Nattestad, and he will hold on. Face-off right side of Nattestad. And the face-off will be won by Cassidy. But now it's turned over. A chance in the slot. Stopped by Nattestad again on Braden Dunn. 8:06 to go. Airdrie trail 2-0. An absolutely masterful job by the Stettler Lightning in this one. Draw one by the Thunder. Backhander Murray hit a body and nearly got up and over. As that would have been a tough one to swallow for Stettler, but it stays out. Now here's Riley Jacobson. He skates onto one in the offensive zone. Jacobson trying to step around Ord and cannot do so. Jeff Tournay. Tournay tries to center out front. Ord takes that one away, and Ord looking for an outlet finds Clay Murray. Murray has that poked off his stick. Dunn steps in. He looked offside, but apparently wasn't. Ord from the line! He just missed. Nattestad looked a bit deep in his net, but it ends up staying out nonetheless. 6:20 to go here in the final frame. Stettler by a deuce, and down the stretch we come. Hard hit there. Jordan McConnell looked kind of in the numbers, but no call. Airdrie might have caught a break there. Is losing Jordan McConnell for the final stretch of this one would be an unmitigated disaster. But here's Petrie. Petrie out front. McConnell scores! Stettler won't like that. McConnell gets away with a hit in deep in the numbers, and he scores off a shot from the high slot. And this is what Airdrie can do to you with this kind of offense. You've led 2-0 most of the night, but Airdrie just gets one, and they are plenty capable of scoring 2 or 3 more before this regulation period is over. 5:25 to go. Here's Ryland Poitcrow. Poitcrow looking in front. Dubois scores! Michael Dubois! I don't know if he's eligible for the Hart Trophy, but sure! Dubois upstairs. It's 2-2. Oh, what a shot by Mike Dubois upstairs on Nattestad. And you see what I've been saying. These Thunder are never out of a game. The soft leads 1-2, even 3 goals. As long as there's more than a minute or 2 on that clock. Now they've gotten goals seconds apart, and now Stettler probably just hoping for points. This puck put in deep by the Bulls. Michael Dubois has tied the game for Airdrie. It is 2-2. Over on the far side, Petrie. He steps around his man, tries to center this out front. Brett Legrandier will put this up for Ty Petrie. Petrie knocked off the puck, but he's got it right back. Petrie looking for a centering pass. Option, can't find it. Brendan Tucker takes that away, and now here's Justin Fournier. That's Justin Fournier. He got it from his brother. That was Jonathan Fournier at first. Now here's Ty Mulgrove. Mulgrove trying to center this one in front. Can't do so. Taken away by Dubois, the hero right now. Airdrie, of course, hoping for another hero. Preferably for them in regulation. As here now is Page. Page has a 2-on-1. Page, Petrie, he rang it off the iron, and Justin Fournier says, nope, not having this. Justin Fournier said, you know what? Whistle sounds good. Whistle sounds good. Airdrie got away with the hit from behind there on the McConnell goal, so Stettler gets away with what I would say is a blatant delay of game there by Justin Fournier, but a veteran move nonetheless by Fournier. Keeps this game even with just under 2 to play, and now here comes Jacob McDonald to Dane Bennett-Nimijon. Bennett-Nimijon knocked off the puck at the line. Here's Luke Jensen. He is a shade offside. Buck 41 to go in regulation. We are tied up at 2. Nightmare fuel for the Stettler Lightning. As the Thunder win the draw, and Page over the line, offside once again. Airdrie last was in action on Monday. They went to a shootout in that one. It's the Rocky Rams, but they ended up pulling it out as face-offs favor the Lightning, the Thunder. As now it will go into the far side corner for Cooper Page. Page tied up in deep. Page still retains control. In there trying to dig it out was Giroux. Houston able to get it to Quade Cassidy, and now Sylvester starts back out. Sylvester in over the line. Sylvester far side tries to center this. It comes right to Simpson. Simpson keeps this alive. We're into the final minute here of the third period. Tied up at 2. There's Luke Jensen in deep. Jensen got it to Thompson. One of these teams chasing the 3 points. If they can get the late regulation strike, and meanwhile here comes Thompson. Thompson shoots it, stopped by Nattestad. Good look there for Matt Thompson, but Nattestad equal to the task and keeps that one out. Face off to the left side of Nattestad. It's Dane Bennett-Nimijon, Jacob McDonald, Tristan Paquette out there. Houston, Cassidy, Sylvester for the Stettler Lightning. Thunder win the draw. Paquette back to the line. Spencer, Dane Bennett-Nimijon tied up on the near side boards. 20 seconds to go. This one is dug loose, and Quade Cassidy got this one to Matt Sylvester. Sylvester over to Cassidy again. Quade Cassidy right in front of one-timer, stopped by Simpson. And he'll hold on to that one. 12.3 seconds to go. Stettler gets the Ross trio out there, looking for the late winner to give them 3 points in the standings. And they will win the draw. Hard hit on Nixon, though, at the line. Meanwhile, comes to Ross, shooting! Stopped by Simpson. Ross in the slot shot that one, and a good stop by Ryan Simpson. Clay Murray ran over Tristan Nixon at the line. Five and a half seconds left in the third period. Whitford out there on the draw. It's won by the Thunder. Comes to Wenzel, and that is going to do it. Overtime we go. Each of these teams will put 1 point in the standings. They will play for the additional. So Red Deer Vipers going to like that, because now that makes it, probably hoping for Stettler here. There's a tying goal by Michael Dubois. They'll like this goes to overtime, because it, keeps Airdrie from getting their 3 points. It makes it impossible for the Stettler Lightning to tie them in the standings. Probably prefer Stettler wins, because that keeps Airdrie within striking distance. So see what happens here in OT. 34-26, the shots on goal. That third period, 16-5 shots on goal for the Airdrie Thunder. Welcome back inside the Ron Emerson Arena. 3-on-3 overtime. These two teams will play for the extra point. Jordan McConnell, Clay Murray, Dylan Wenzel, Matt Sylvester, Dylan Houston, and Austin Jacobson. They'll face off, and the Stettler Lightning control the draw. And here is Sylvester, but he is offside. Just 11 seconds in to the extra frame. So for the second game in a row, Airdrie goes beyond 60 minutes. As the Airdrie Thunder win the draw here, and now here comes Jordan McConnell. He's got Murray to the net. Murray, a drive on a one-timer. Stopped there by Nattestad, and he will hang on to that. A couple of whistles in the first 30 seconds or so of this overtime period. As Sylvester, Houston stay out there for the Lightning. It is still Murray and McConnell for the Thunder. These two teams linked up early in the year, and the Thunder won that one by a wide margin. This one will come to the net. as harmlessly as it could, and it's when Zalu couldn't get a shot away, covered up by Matistad once more. 3 whistles inside the first 45 seconds of this overtime period. Draw is going to be won by the Bolts, and they will carry out. Here is Matt Sylvester. Sylvester knocked off the puck. Jordan McConnell right back the other way. McConnell doesn't get a shot away. Oh, wait, he does now. A good stop by Matistad. Jacobson got this one to Dylan Houston. Houston steps around one, loops back, looking in the middle. He puts this one in deep. Here's Matt Sylvester. Sylvester had it dug loose on him. And now here is Clay Murray. Murray stepped up on by Jacobson. And now here's Houston. Houston's got a path to the net. Houston, oh, a great defensive play by Jordan McConnell. But Houston takes right back. Here's Eric Ross. He can't get a shot away. Ryland Plodcrow back the other way for Airdrie. Plodcrow, he's trying to step around Houston and does. Still has it, Plodcrow, but he lost the puck, and now back comes Houston. Just under 2 minutes to go in OT. Houston over to the far side, Justin Fournier. Fournier, he's got Ross going to the net. Instead, he'll just chip it into the corner. Ross chases, but the Stettler Lightning can't win the race, and the Thunder will come out with it. Ryland Plodcrow got it to Braden Dunn. Dunn steps around his man, and Dunn's got a path all by himself. Poked loose. Dubois stopped by Matistad. Davin Matistad decides to play that one aggressively. Pokes it off the stick of Braden Dunn. Dubois, the trailer, shot it, and it's swallowed up. This game stays alive. Minute 30 to go in overtime. Draw one by Dubois. Legrandier now to the near side. Dubois was right there, but intercepted. And that is Brendan Tucker. Tucker to Ty Wagner. Wagner on the far side, puts it down in the middle, intercepted, and back come the Airdrie Thunder. Here is Quade Cassidy, lost it to Ty Wagner. Wagner tries to spin away from a check, can't do so. And now it's tied up in deep by Zach Giroux. Giroux hits Ord off the bench, couldn't get a shot away. Giroux, is that puck knocked off his stick? Final minute of OT. Airdrie went to a shootout in the last game they played. A bad change, and it's a breakaway. Ty Wagner! Wagner! Stopped by Simpson! Ty Wagner on Ryan Simpson. He goes backhand, forehand, but Simpson keeps it out. Just a horrible change by Brent Legrandier, but it does not come back to bite him. Stays out, we stay alive. 48.8 seconds to go. Braden Dunn will start out for the Thunder. Dunn over the line, denied entry. Riley Jacobson will come back the other way. Jacobson trying to take this in. A one-timer! And stopped by Simpson on Quade Cassidy. Stays out. Braden Dunn knocked off the puck. Cassidy, he's slashed. Penalty coming up in the last couple of seconds of OT. So for the next 23 seconds, Airdrie will play short-handed. It's 4-on-3. Ryland Plotcrow not happy. He scored the shootout winner on Monday against the Rams. Was a hero on Monday. Trying not to be the GOAT on Friday here, hoping his team kills it. And they start out real good, sending it the length of the ice. No chance really to get this set up. We got to hope to score one off the rush here. Here's Brendan Tucker. Tucker starts in over the line. He cannot step around Kirkland Spencer. Spencer will take back the other way. Over to Cooper Page. Will he try a short-handed chance? Page denied over to the near side. It comes. That'll do it. Shootout we go. To the shootout we go now. It is a best-of-3 shootout. And Stettler, as the visitors, will shoot first. That is just an absolute unbelievable save by Ryan Simpson, who I think should be given first star regardless of what happens tonight, because this game should have been over in period 1. Here we are in the shootout. It's a best-of-3. Stettler will go first, and Dylan Houston will start us off. Houston on Simpson, comes down the left wing. Houston to the middle, he shoots, he scores! Faking a shelf by Dylan Simpson. Dylan Houston on Ryan Simpson. It's 1-0 Stettler in the shootout. So that's a big way to start for the Bolts. Houston loves it. Clay Murray looking to even it for the Thunder on the first attempt. He comes right down the gut. Backhander stopped by Nattestad. He kicks it out. So a chance to take a commanding lead here. It's Kieran Rost. Rost will go right down the pipe. Come over to the right. Rost scores! Kieran Rost! Same move from the other side, kind of, as Houston. And he beats Simpson this time over the blocker. And now the pressure is all going to be on Jordan McConnell. I assume it's McConnell. Yes, it is. McConnell to keep it alive. McConnell in on Nattestad. Stopped by Nattestad. Stettler wins it. Stettler victorious in the shootout. Davin Nattestad played well in the second and excellent in the third. Airdrie scores twice in the final 5 minutes to tie it up. But the Stettler Lightning get 2 goals in the shootout. They're 2 for 2. Airdrie 0 for 2. And the Airdrie Thunder, they get 1 point. Stettler gets 2. Now we take a look at your 3 stars. Michael Dubois, he is your 3rd star. This is the tying goal. Airdrie scores back-to-back goals, seconds apart in the 3rd period when it looked like they were going to lose in regulation. Braden Whitford, 2 goals for him, including this beauty on the power play in the 2nd. That made it 2-0 Stettler. And that's the way it was for most of the game. First star is Davin Nattestad, 34 stops. And disagree with the fact that Ryan Simpson doesn't get any. So with the 4th star, we're going to go Ryan Simpson, who makes 34 stops. And that is the way I view it, because you look at the first period, Stettler outshoots Airdrie 14-4, and this one really, and the quality of saves that Ryan Simpson turned in, that game could have been over. Could have been 5-0 after 1. But nonetheless, let's go have a look at our scoring summary. Braden Whitford, a power play goal late in the first period. That was unassisted. 17:54 at the time of that one. 14:57. Whitford again, this time from Brendan Tucker. Another power play goal. Stettler leads 2-0. But look at this. Just over 5 to play. At 14:35, Jordan McConnell from Ty Petrie makes it 2-1. And then not even 30 seconds later, Michael Dubois ties the game from Ryland Blancroix and Ty Petrie. No scoring at overtime, but Dylan Houston scores for the Stettler Lightning. The first shot of the shootout. Then Clay Murray is denied. Kieran Ross makes good on the 2nd shot of the shootout. And then Jordan McConnell is denied. And that is how we get to our final 3-2 Stettler in the shootout. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, the sun will come out. Tomorrow, and we have games. There will be games tomorrow. Coaldale at Strathmore. That one is at 1 o'clock on your Saturday. 2:30, Lowman and Cochrane. High River at Okotoks is at 4. Your Sunday, Rocky at Pinoka, 1 p.m. Mountain View at Sylvan Lake at 2:30. It is Red Deer at Airdrie. That is at 4. That'll be a good one. 3 Hills at Stettler is your late one at 5:30. Thanks for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. I'll smell you.